Alright, Elven and crew, and this is FTL Faster Than Light. Last time I actually downgraded the difficulty to easy to try and unlock some ships. I have one going on right now that was pretty promising, and I will finish that. But I think after that I'm probably gonna go back to hard and try again, because over the weekend I've been educating myself on this game. I've been looking into some tips and tricks and techniques on what to watch out for on hard mode, what to do on hard mode, what are some techniques that might not be so obvious. And I also found a Word document online that actually lists all the percentage chances of every single event in the game, which I don't know if I'm gonna use, because that feels like a little too much. But mostly I don't know. Let's just start, and then when I start the hard mode, I did learn some things about, for example, what's actually needed to win at the game, what you need to do in order to get there, what kind of weapons are good, because there are some weapons that I kind of wrote off that seems actually pretty good. But anyway, for now, we had the Zoltan Cruiser Type B, I think? And we currently have 2 Ion Blasts, a Flak 2, and a Glaive Beam. And I really wanted to upgrade this stuff to have all of it. We're not gonna be able to have all of it, because we can only have 2 more ranks and this one needs 3. But I can have that if I delete an Ion Blaster. But the point is, I kind of think Flak Gun Mark II is probably one of the best weapons in the game at this point, especially against the flagship itself. Like, maybe right now the Glaive Beam is fine because I have Ion Blast and most ships don't have more than 2 or 3 layers. But here's the thing, I looked up how the Flak Gun actually works, because this explanation here doesn't say half of it. So what the in-game says is Flak Gun Mark II fires a blast of debris across a random area, doing up to 7 damage. Good at taking down shields, but hard to aim. Required power 3, charge time 20 seconds, shots per charge 7, normal damage 1. Tip: flak weapons target an area instead of a single room. This loss of accuracy means more firepower and speed than their laser counterparts. There are 2 main things that this doesn't tell you. First of all, we know that this targets an area, and if one debris just happens to not hit a room, like it randomly aims towards an area of an enemy ship that doesn't have a room, that misses. But how does that work when the shield is still up? Now, the flak gun actually rolls hit chance twice. Once for whether it actually aims at the room or not, which is completely random. If there are more rooms around the target, then it's probably gonna hit. For example, against the flagship, if you just hit in the middle, it's likely gonna hit all 7, which is incredible. But secondly, it also rolls against the actual evasion of the ship, which can still miss regardless, even if it hits a room. But if the enemy ship has a shield, it rolls the evasion, well, even if it doesn't, it rolls the evasion first. So even a debris that would hit an empty area, so it would miss, it doesn't hit a room, can still hit a shield if it's up, because that's rolled separately, and if the shield is up, then obviously the debris will hit the shield, even if it would otherwise miss a room. So it's completely random. But also, One thing that the flag gun explanation doesn't tell you is that it shot per charge 7. That's a lie. It's not actually 7. It's 7 shots that can deal damage. But the flag gun is kind of special because it actually shoots more flags, F-L-A-K-S, flags, not flex, than what it says. Because, for example, I remember flag gun Mark II actually shoots 7 shots, 7 flags, and then 6 so-called fake flags, which can't actually hit. They will always miss. And if they rolled against the evasion and lost the evasion, they will also say that they actually missed, like the text pops up. But they were never intended to hit. They were just graphics. But what they do is they distract defense systems. Like if the enemy has a defense drone that can shoot down debris and missiles and whatever, they will target the fake flag, which then in turn protects the real shots, the 7 real shots that it actually shoots. So it's actually incredible for getting through defense drones, because, you know, you're not shooting 7 missiles that deal 1 damage each. You're shooting 7 missiles that deal 1 damage each, and then 6 more missiles that were always intended to miss, but they will still distract the defense system, which is pretty incredible. And I don't know how this description in the game doesn't mention anything about this. So the idea for now is that if we have a ship that has tightly packed rooms, for example a Zoltan cruiser with this setup, then we can just aim here and everything is gonna hit. We're gonna turn on the flag gun. If they don't have that, we use the glaive beam instead. Well, honestly, we'll likely use the glaive beam regardless until they start having 3 or 4 consistent shields. You know, whatever. As for the systems that we need, what you need in order to actually beat the flagship is it's very useful to have a cloaking system, because it helps in phase 2 against the drone surge, and in phase 3 against the super weapon surge. It's useful to have mind control because I never thought about it, but it makes sense. This has a multi-use. You can use it on the enemy ship to control like a pilot and completely nullify the enemy dodge chance, for example. But you can also use this on your own ship, either when you're being invaded, then you can mind control the invaders and just make them stand in an empty room with no oxygen. Or if the enemy ship has mind control and they targeted one of your characters, you can mind control that person to break the enemy mind control. So it's basically a counter spell against mind control. So it's good to have at least one of each. You don't need to upgrade these, beyond the fact that upgrading them protects them from some damage, but for actual use you don't need to power them. One each is enough. Hacking is very good because it's a way for a shot to go through the shields and remove the shields, or remove the weapons against the enemy that you don't care about the shield necessarily. Or you can target the oxygen if an enemy literally cannot hit you and you just want the extra scrap from killing the crew or whatever. Against the flagship, this is primarily useful for getting rid of the shield, because it has 4 layers of shield, and a maxed out hacking, like if you have 2 hacking, that can get through 2 layers of shield every so often. If you have 3, I don't know if it can get through 3, but it becomes a lot more consistent regardless, because it's just 10 seconds where they basically don't have that many shields, and then you can get through with the other weapons, and then they're not gonna have shields, and then you can use it to keep shields low, because a hacked system, I'm pretty sure, cannot be repaired either. It cannot be manned, it cannot be repaired, and it also cannot be entered because it also shuts down the doors. Speaking of doors, we should probably upgrade it to at least 2 so we don't need to man it to stop some of the invasions that we're gonna be getting. And that's it. Okay. Let me remind myself. Where are we? Well, there is only one place to jump to. Enemy is very far away, so we can explore a little bit. Likely go like this, and then at some point go to the exit. Just go around the exit like a hungry wolf. We have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. This beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. Hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Vehicle you can respond, it cuts communication and powers up its weapons. Now, I can see this ship. This seems like a ship where the flag cannon, flag gun, whatever, probably better. Not only because of the Zoltan shield that we need to take down, but also because 7 shots are gonna get through all of this shield very easily. There are some missed chances, but it should be fine. Iron and double laser. I'll let that through. Not gonna let that through. There we go. You saw the flag cannon. I can't help but notice, I'm pretty sure one of the flags hit one of the lasers that they shot. It just blew up one of the flags. Well, they are basically the same as missiles and drones and whatever. They can be hit by like anything basically. There we go. I need to be on the lookout for the refugee. Oh, we got a lot of scrap there. Holy shit. We have to be on the lookout for ships that literally cannot harm us because we have a lot of shield. Because there, I can potentially use hacking and other stuff like the ion blasts to kill the crew without destroying the ship. We do have 2 sensors, so we can always see where enemies are. That would give us more scrap, and it's not absolutely necessary to do this. But whenever you can, it's very helpful to do it. There's a store here. We're gonna look out for that. You stumble upon some Zoltan military vessels engaging in combat training. Their energy shields are impressive, but you note how quickly beam and ion weaponry take them down. Thank you. Still look around. You arrive at the Zoltan research facility. They say they are researching genetic distortion due to stasis sleep and prolonged FTL travel. They ask if your crew has the time to undergo a few scans. I guess we'll participate. As soon as you dock, pirates burst on board and a hostile ship appears on the radar. You hear Zoltans yell in the distance, "We're being held hostage!" They also have a super shield bypassing its boarders are on board. 2 shields right there. We're gonna just deal with that real quick. And see, for example, this has a very high chance to just not miss. Right here. These two can head over. Look at that. Bam! A lot of it missed because, of course, they do have a pilot. Alright. They're hacking my doors? I'm gonna mind control that because the flak is about to hit. You take out the ship and contact the research station. Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush unsuspecting passerbys. Please take this. We got a boarding drone. Now, as I found out, a drone system is very useful, but not necessary. You can make do without it if you play nicely. Now, I know that a boarding drone actually has a few... how do you say? A few blue text events. For example, when there is a fire, you can send in a boarding drone because the drone can't die to the fire. But I don't know if those can show up if you don't have a system. It would be funny if it can, but I would understand it if it couldn't. We're gonna go to distress and then store because we actually have a lot of scrap now. I will save the scrap until we get there just to see if we can buy anything. I knew someone would fall into a dastardly trap. This distance beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. So, this ship, very much not good for the flak cannon, because you see they have a long line of rooms instead of bunched up. So I'm actually gonna activate the beam instead. And what kind of weapons do they have? Missile and stun. We can probably handle that. I'm gonna wait. Avoid that. Wait for the glaive beam. And then mind control the pilot. And then... just cut through. You have made your point. We are beaten. Take these 5 fuel, 4 missiles, 25 scrap. I will accept that because I don't think destroy them will give more fuel than that, and I kinda need the fuel right now. Amazing. Okay. Let's go shopping. Clone Bay crew teleport drone control. Distraction wheels, drone recovery arm. Flak 1 chain. I don't think I need these. The chain laser is pretty good. I'm not gonna buy it right now because I don't need it. I was hoping for like a better iron, maybe. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get that, so I'm just gonna buy the fuel and a few drones for the hacking system. I would consider maybe a crew, but we have so many people already, we really don't need that. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the scrap probably on a 3rd shield. And also, I just want to say, I do also understand the importance of upgrading the engines, especially if you have cloak and you're utilizing the cloak in order to get 100% evasion. We're not there yet. Cloak is 60. Who are you again? Banks. That's 10 more, so that's 70. Wait, where is the 5 coming from? Oh! What's that? Wait, we're losing 5? That says plus 10. Oh, it's... It's not fully powered, that's why. We're on 10 right now. Plus 10, and then 60 from that. So if you want maxed out, you just need to level it to rank 4 for Dutch 20. Anyway. Gonna get that, and we're gonna need some extra in there. We're gonna need to power up the reactor a little bit better. Ah, fuck. We can probably flag this. They have not a glaive. It's a double damage beam and a single laser. They cannot get through our shields. Like at all. Because that's a single laser. I want to confirm that that's a single laser, but I'm pretty sure it is. Because if they can't get through... Yeah, it's a single laser. You know what? I was considering depriving them of oxygen, but actually with the pools around, it can very well happen that I just randomly lose my shields and then they can get through, so I'm not gonna risk that. I'm just gonna destroy them. 1, 2, 3, 4, that was 5 damage. Just there, right there. See, this is what I'm talking about. Now they can get through. I don't want to risk that. I'm actually gonna increase the glaive beam. Because it can just destroy it right here. Not the weapons. Okay. 4 fuel, 22 scrap. Ah, sure. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Demand the surrender of their goods. It's the same fucking ship. Except it has a massive Artemis rocket right here. I'm just gonna laser them. Because 3, 6, 9... Can't quite one-shot them. But it's gonna hurt. Trying to escape, huh? Well... Good luck escaping like that. It's 4 seconds, but that's just enough. And I'm gonna finish the flag just because it recharges faster. Hello Weber, welcome to the stream. Well, it looks like this. Sort of a simulation puzzle game. There it goes. I don't know what you would call this actually. Ship was transporting weaponry. Find a piece still intact despite the battle. That's very lucky. Usually you only get this when you don't destroy the ship. An ion stunner. 1 power, 10 charge, stun 5 seconds. It's not really turn-based. It's because everything is live. I just pause a lot. It's kind of... Which is better? 2 seconds faster charge time or 5 seconds stun? Very 1.1 damage, 1 power is removed from target's engines, then locked for 5 seconds, preventing repowering. If an ion weapon hits shields, the damage doesn't apply to the shield system. Kinda wanna do this. Because the ion blast can hit the shield, and then this can get through whatever there is. But it is slower. Stun screw inside the room for 5 seconds. You know what? 1 second. Ion stunner. Purchase price. That's very cheap at 35. Power required. Stuns are creating affected room for this includes screwing the shields room if the shield themselves were hit. Oh. So if it hits the shield, they recharge slower. I mean, that can be useful. I guess we'll try it. Okay. I'm gonna get some... This. It's actually too many. It's one too many. Oh well. NG Homeworld. NG ship. We already have the NG ship. You have arrived in NG space. The fall of the Federation has brought tough times for these robotic life forms, but they are usually willing to help. Okay, we are ready. Let's see if they are willing to help. There's a store right here. I can go like these two and then these three to jump back, and then I can still go without doubling back on myself. Who's distressing here? A trap. Pirate interceptor. 2 shields. Kind of... No, we're gonna have to use the beam here. That's a lot of weapons. We avoided 2 shots like this. They do not have... What was I? Oh, shield. I can't talk today, sorry. I'm really tired and my neck hurts. Senor, man, I cannot believe how well equipped your ship is. We hit you one time. Please take this and let us leave. 4 to 25. I don't. No fuel, no surrender. You know the rules. I'm gonna flag because that recharges faster. And then mind control people in the weapons bay just to stop the repair. And now we should get through. Also, my neck hurts. I slept wrong. See? 57 scrap. You can do better, right? 3 fuel. You had all this and then want to offer it up? Alright. I actually feel like... Well, no, there's a store nearby, so let's not spend yet. Let's see what we can get away with first. You are right near a small fleet of civilian NG ships. A simple decryption and translation of their comm frequency tells you that they are having a frantic discussion about something obviously troubling them. Message them and ask if you can help. Slightly shocked at your question, their little quick response declined. Offer with apology gratitude. Topic with private matter, no consider Federation. Now I know for a fact that this answer is because I don't have an NG crew member. They only talk to NGs. So that's too bad. There's a second store right here. Your result on research facility say that I research genetic distortion again? Last time I agreed, you guys attacked me. Oh wow, they attacked me. Okay, what kind of ship? 3. I guess the chance to miss here is basically, I don't know, like 15% or something. We can do that. Okay, shield. That stuns the guy. We're gonna save some of our... That was 1 damage because the shields were up. Why are NGs invading me anyway? They're not good at fighting, they deal half damage. What are you doing? Can you even get through my shields? I guess they do have a chain iron. Probably don't want to deal with that. Look at that! BAM! That was like 6 damage. Not you. What are they doing with that iron weapon? $65 scrap! Like they had a chain iron and it was sitting there doing nothing. It was fully charged, I could see that. Thank you for rescuing us. They held us hostage to ambush unsuspecting passerbys. Please take this. Anti-combat drone. I just got like 100 scrap from this. Good job. Wait. Now you can go in. We have a repair arm. Losing 1 damage from this doesn't matter to me. There we go. 180. I guess we are looking for at 2 stores in the next 2 jumps. Well, let's see what we can get. We do need some good augments. Like, for example, weapon pre-igniter would be really good. An iron blast? Oh, that's just still a Mark 1. Automatically repairs 3 to 5 damage to your hull per drone part. Interesting. I don't think there's anything here that I really want. I will sell the anti-drone. We're not gonna use it. I'm holding on to the boarding drone just because I don't know if it works on blue text or if it only works if I also have a drone system. Might as well buy all the fuel, go to the next store. Emergency rescue life for 7 reverse iron field. Protects your ship from ion damage, giving a 50% chance to negate it entirely. Now, 50% feels like I'm leaving it up to a coin flip, but remember, this is on top of the chance that the iron shot will just miss entirely. So this is a 50% chance to negate it after it already succeeded on my evasion chance. So it's actually better than it looks. I don't know if we really need it though. It would probably be useful. We don't need the lifeform scanner, I don't care about it that much. I don't want the emergency respirators. I guess I'm gonna buy the ion field and I can still sell it later if I find something better. I feel like I should spend some of this scrap on damage proofing my systems. Like one here, one here. The others don't really need it. Maybe give this an extra, just to increase the evasion chance. I don't even need to power this. Obviously, piloting is automatically powered. We don't need to worry about that. But the oxygen extra one is just if it randomly gets hit by something or like it gets hacked or something, it doesn't immediately turn off my oxygen. Why is it 96? Alright, let's keep going. We can get to the exit very fast, so we can afford to get a derail or a sidetrack. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate a storage vessel for military cloaking. Attempt to cloak and access the cache. The ship patrols wide around the area, successfully approaching the station while avoiding detection. The station is a storage site for military-grade weapons. You find one that can be easily attached to the ship. 27 scrap, iron blast. Can I get a Mark II? I'm getting way too many of these now. I already have 3 of these. Well, 2 of these, and this is the 3rd. And I also were offered one in the store. I guess I have something to sell. Ow. You receive a transmission. Sorry sir, this is running personnel to be under orders. Rebel ship's weapons go hot. Let's see. That's a pretty good flag target. 3 shields as well. Alright. Oh, that's a thing that shoots twice. No, 3 times. That's a little risky. We have 3 shields. If all 3 hits, then the laser can get through. That's 2 damage. Can we keep that down? I'm gonna keep the flag, but do it like this. Ah, shit. This is why we have the extra upgrade for oxygen. Okay. Intruders detect. Yeah, I know that. Actually, can you take care of this? Ah, shit. Oh, we're just blasting it. Look at that, all of them hit. We gotta take these and lead us to our shame. 229. Nah. 58. Well, that's not much better. I don't really need the fuel right now, because I'm getting enough scrap to just buy it. Okay, that's destroyed, so let's send 2 people who can repair it fast. You 2. Alright. You see? We didn't quite lose the first layer of oxygen, but because we had it, we didn't have to worry about it. That's the primary thing here. We're getting a lot of scrap, but I am on easy, so I guess that makes sense. You find the rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Don't risk activating. I'm not gonna risk activating it because I'm already near the exit point. I don't need the map. And I'll use that. I'm actually gonna save that. If we can get a 4th layer of shield, that would be amazing. Huh? The only other ship at this beacon message. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. This is not a good flag target, so let's go with the glaive beam. Excuse me. What are the weapons? I don't know what this is. Oh, that's a fire beam. That needs all of the shields down before it can get through. So the only dangerous thing here is the missile. We resisted it. We resisted the ion. Excellent. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Okay, I'll just shoot. They got the shield back, sadly. Do not repair the weapons, please. Thank you. You know, to be honest, there are only 2 people on this ship. I could have probably suffocated them, but you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Just destroy it. Nah. 44. Yeah, 180 is enough to get the layers for the next shield, but I would still need the power. Well, we kind of have the power. Because I can just take it from here. I also not really using the hacking for now. There we go, 4 shields on a Zoltan cruiser. Well, I'm not gonna go to the store now. Don't worry, the 4 shields are gonna be much better. Trader has set up shop at this beacon. He presents his offer. 7 fuel for me. 3 rockets for you. Sure. I have plenty of rockets, I need plenty of fuel. You have a long-range beacon. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Explore. We have a repair arm. We don't care about minor damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mantis controlled, Engie controlled. Well, normally the Engie controlled would be absolutely the better option, but first of all, we're on easy, and second of all, we are trying to do the Mantis missions. We're not gonna find the Mantis homeworld anymore, but... You know what? It's probably a better idea to just try to beat the flagship instead of the Mantis stuff. Let's go, Engie. Alright. Distress. Sure, let's check the distress. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help! We're being overrun by sorts of giant alien spider! Send the crew to help. Giant alien spiders are no joke, or leave them alone. So it looks like the personal defense drone doesn't work unless you have the drone system. I'm not gonna do that. We're not risking a crew member. Also, someone is suffocating. Slaver. Oh, there's fire! Where did this come from? Excuse me. I guess I use the beam now because it's charged up. Ha ha ha. Big laser and rockets. We can deal with that probably. Okay, you go and heal up. Alright. 1. Okay, how many rooms can I hit here at once? 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5. 1, 2, 3. 4 if I include both of the important ones. And I might do that at first and then change it afterwards. There we go. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Brian, a soldier. You know what? I'm going to take this just because I want to ensure that no kind of invasion can kill me. I'm not in desperate need of scrap right now. That can wait a little. But this guy is maxed out on combat. I'm just gonna make him hang out near the med bay. There is nothing else we can power anyway. You notice an NG colony hiding on the other side of a nearby moon. It turns out they're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War, and they suggest it might be used to lure the pursuit rebel fleet. I don't need to delay them, so I'm just gonna secure it. You have the NG complete their excavations and bring the supplies on board. 61 scrap and another anti-personnel drone. Morally dubious? Well, if that helps or doesn't help, we are, despite what this setup would suggest about like this gigantic fucking fleet chasing me and that we have to defeat the flagship, I am the Federation, they are the rebels. Even though by all means I thought it was the opposite. The biggest morally ambiguous thing is that anytime an enemy ship surrenders, it's always a true surrender, like they're not faking it, and you can choose, do I want to accept this surrender, or would I rather just kill these people so I can get more scrap from their ship? Anyway, I need to... let's see, I need more power. Usually if they don't offer fuel, I just don't accept the surrender because fuel tends to be in short supply. This is easy mode, so it's not, but just in general. Soon after arriving in a system, you are hailed by a small cruiser. What good fortune that we happen to run into each other. Nothing personal, but you have some information we need. A pirate instigator. Let's see. That's not good enough. Let's go for the glaive beam. They only have 2 shields after the initial shield. What weapons do they have? A flag cannon, iron blast, and the strong laser. Whatever it's called, I forgot. I was trying to wait for the flag to shoot so I can make it miss. Okay, how can I hit the most rooms? I cannot have both the shields and the weapons in it. So for now I'm gonna hit the weapons. Because they only have 2 layers of shield max and the iron can handle that. Please don't kill us, we'll give you everything we have. Well, I don't need fuel, and I know I can get more scrap if I just let this laser go through. It's not a war crime if there is no one else to witness it. 67, see, that's much better. It's not a war crime if there are no survivors. Should I? The main problem is I want to upgrade my weapon control, but I can only upgrade it twice, so if I want to have both of these, I need to turn off one of the ion blasts. Any stores nearby? I guess I'm gonna look for some stores first before I decide. Your ship is flooded with advertised training mission from nearby students. Yeah, you arbitrarily pick one to examine. No, I don't need missiles. Unusually well-armed NG ship destroying a small pirate craft. A teleporter signal is detected. Intruders on deck. A young mantis in a charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the NG and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NG have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Side with the fugitive and fight the NG ship. Agree to offer up the mantis in exchange for a bounty. So what I'm seeing here is that I have 7 people on board. Everything is properly manned. Except the shield, but you know. The engine captain is delighted and quickly arranges for the transfer of the prisoner. 86 scrap. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think that was worth it. Who's in shields? Bonphoebe. You really need to pick up the pace. You're still not maxed out. Alright. There is a store here, so I'm not gonna spend this yet. But we're gonna go the long way around. There's a single ship at this beacon. They hail you. We could really use some help. Our FTL navigation system is shot. Can you help us get to a nearby station where they can patch us up? Sure. Where to? I don't think we can get there. That will be 1, 2, 3 extra jumps before I can continue wherever. And I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3. And by the time I get to the exit, it's already gonna... I know I can't do that. Scrap recovery arm, FTL recharge booster, life form scanner. We don't need any of these. Oh yeah, I should sell some of these. What else? A pike beam, a swarm missile, and a Hermes. If given time to prepare, the swarm launcher can replicate multiple warheads. Charge time 7 seconds. Normal damage 1. 7 seconds for a 1 damage missile is already pretty good. I mean, the fastest missile, I'm pretty sure... the Letty, I think, that's 6 seconds, 6 or 8, I don't remember exactly. But this has the option to charge further and shoot up to 3 times. We're not gonna use it, because we're not using missiles, I'm just saying. It's a pike beam, Hermes, we don't need any of these. Don't need any of these either, so... I guess I'll just sell what I can and move on. Let's upgrade the hacking, you know what? And a little extra power. Okay, everything is good. Okay. Go to the exit, because I'm pretty sure we're cutting it close already. The rebel fighter here would seem to suggest elements of the rebel fleet are already making incursions on NG space. He moved to engage. Let's see. It's a lot of damage, but I actually think I'm gonna start with the glaive because there are some systems. First of all, I can hit 5 rooms here. That's 15 damage if I can get through the shields. But also there are some systems I desperately want to hit as soon as possible, like drones and the weapons. I mean, maybe not the weapons. What kind of weapons they have? That sucks. Can you even get through? That's 2. That's 2. I have 4. You can get through. Maybe this is a good time to train Bonphoebe in the Art of the Shield by just not killing these guys for a while. Because we're at the end of the game. I want everyone to be maxed out. And everyone else is maxed out, as you can see the double star manned things. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting for this, You can see that every time the shield gets hit, he gets a little bit of skill. So that's nice. Rebel rigor. What's a rigor? They're trying to set traps here. Can you hit my shield, please? Actually, you know what? Wait, this is stupid. Just move this guy out. Hit me! You want the shield bonus. Because this only upgrades when the shield is hit. If it's not hit, it doesn't upgrade, so I don't want to dodge. Almost full, don't worry. In the meantime, I need to decide how to get through here. I'm not even sure the glaive beam can get through. Because they have defense drones that are too strong. Okay, let's stop the auto fire. Yay! We're maxed out. Okay, you can go back now. I can hit them once like this. I'm just gonna move on to the flag cannon. Because remember, we can make use of the fake flags to get through these defense drones. We destroyed the bigger defense drone. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Wait for it. There we go. We mind controlled the pilot so everything would hit, and then we blasted them fast. Now what we need is to do that again. Jump imminent. Well, there's not much I can do about that. You know what? Yeah, they jumped away. Wasn't fast enough. That's fine. I didn't really waste anything there. If anything, I gained stuff because my shield is better now. Let's just leave. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded this system. Do you have any extra explosives?" I'm gonna give them 15, just because I don't need them. Wow, this will help our efforts considerably. Let me see what I can scrounge up to offer you. They deliver some scrap and have their team try to repair part of your hull, which is already maxed out because I have a repair arc, but sure. Thanks for that. Next sector, the last stand. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past blah 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 10 fuel. So the primary thing I would want to upgrade... Well, I don't really need to upgrade anything. Everything is already powered. let's move. You come out of the jump to see laser blasts coming from the other side of the beacon. It looks like someone is under attack. Aid the civilian ship, stay out of it. I don't want to get distracted. We can catch them. Long-range scanner show the system is empty of any capital ships. Clearly it is not of strategic value. Wait, FTL signature show a rebel scout just jumped nearby. Alright. Let's see. Defense drones. Those are 2-1. Okay. We're gonna use the strategy we used beforehand. Which is to say... I do want to test if these... I think this one can shoot down the ions and everything else. So what we're gonna do is wait for all of our stuff to charge up. And then send everything all at once. Mind control the pilot. There we go. That was pretty good. Because sending the hacking is essentially a drone, which can get shot down, so it's still a distraction. We got the drone up, so we can actually hack the shields anytime we want now. Nice. Alright. They don't really have shields anymore. I'm gonna try to avoid that bomb. Hack. And that should be it. Alright. That's pretty safe. Ship explodes, yada yada. The next jump is the final boss, phase 1. So let's spend whatever we can. What do we want to spend? I guess it's mainly just more evasion. We're at 40 right now. So we can get a 45, and then maybe upgrade it once we know what we're dealing with. Alright. The Rebel flagship. Let's see. Four shields. Immediately try to hack the shields. Never mind, not yet. We're gonna wait with the first one. We're gonna avoid those. I don't want to get hit by those. Okay. Mind control the pilot. Hack the shields. You literally just... Did you really just hack my medbay? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, they just... Already? Well, we might be losing Brian, because he's just fucked in here. Alright, I didn't know the hacking did that, but sure, why not? Can you reappear, please? Alright, well, that's something. Let's start blasting. Who has time? You seem to do. It's good because look at that. 3 people tried to repair this and now they're all stunned. Now I'm gonna fucking flak you. Or not, because... Okay, you know what? Can't believe. Okay, well, I'm dead. Because nobody can repair the oxygen now. Yeah, everyone's dead. Alright. I'm just gonna wait for death now. I don't get how... We keep getting the coin flip on that. I don't know how they can fucking cloak that fast. It's like half the time they're just cloaked. I'm gonna look something up. Fuck off. One moment. Where the fuck is it? Doesn't say anything special. Apparently they can cloak for 10 seconds. It's a rank 2. And then it takes 20 seconds to recharge. Didn't feel that way, I'll be fucking honest. Anyway. Let me check these ships again. Also, by the way, I realized this weekend, so you know this artillery beam? It's a big laser. It's essentially a separate whatever fuck beam that the long one, not the glaive one, the other one. Pike beam. It's basically a pike beam because it is 1 damage per room, and it's a long one. It takes 50 seconds to charge, 20 seconds if you max it out, but it takes a lot of scrap to max it out. Same thing for B, but even though the icon is the exact fucking same, this is not an artillery beam. This is a flak artillery. It's basically a flak gun Mark II. Same rules as the other one, 50 seconds down to 20 seconds, which is interesting because the actual flak Mark II has 21 seconds charge time. So if you can max this out, it's actually better than a flak Mark II. But you're never gonna max it out on difficult or on hard difficulty, because like, where are you gonna get all this extra 160 scrap and the power to upgrade the reactor, you know? It's just interesting that I just looked at these and it's like, oh, so it's just the artillery beam ship. But no, this is different, but there is no telling it is unless you know to hover over it. Anyway. Is there any shield I have that starts with more than 1 shield? No, absolutely not. There's the advanced flank gun that the Lanius B starts with. It's kind of a modified Mark 1. How it's modified? Well, I'm gonna tell in a second. It has 2 seconds less charge time and needs 1 power instead of 2. And has 2 less radius for some reason. I'm thinking. And so I get that there is the crew teleporter. This is clearly intended to be like a capture ship because it's a fucking Lanius. But I think last time I argued that why the fuck would I go on the inner ship when I'm just gonna blast them with flak. But I realized that it actually makes sense because when you shoot with the flak, you know in advance where the bits will go, so you can just move your characters out of those rooms and then continue your assault. Now the only problem with that is, if I'm shooting them with flak, that's kind of counterintuitive. Oh, look at this little guy. What are you doing there? What's in that box? A rock man. And there he goes. Anyway, I'm not gonna play this ship. I really only have like 2 or 3 ships that I'm thinking about playing. I know the Kestra is very good. It starts with an Artemis missile, which is really cool. It can get through shields, it can destroy the shield. Normal damage 2 means that it's guaranteed to get rid of at least 1 layer of shield if it hits. Burst Laser Mark II is the best laser weapon in the game because it's shot per charge, 3 shots per charge. That's as if it was 4 seconds charge up, but you have to just chain it. It's really good. In fact, if you could replace the basic laser here with the Burst Laser Mark II on everything here, it's basically all you need in firepower. I don't know what this does, I don't like this. But I like the red tail because it's just laser central. I like, obviously, the Zoltan B because Spike Beam and Ion Blast. The only problem is, I played this ship several times on stream lately, and I never saw an Ion Blast Mark II. This ship basically needs that upgrade, because otherwise it cannot deal with like higher end enemies. Anything with 2 or more shields it just can't handle. But I'm just not finding it. I technically also like the Stealth Cruiser, but it's not that good. It really needs the shield to operate properly. One thing, however, the Stealth Cruiser Mark A starts with the titanium system casing, which, you know, 15% chance to negate damage when hit. Hull will still be damaged. Hull will still be damaged basically means that we still lose health. The system just doesn't get damaged. But I wrote this off like this is a shit augment. It's just, you're not gonna use it for anything. 15% is fine, but like what are you gonna do with it? However, there is a use for it that I completely ignored last time, that I didn't think about until like yesterday or something. You know what that is? This titanium system casing is basically 40 free scrap that you can start with, because you can just sell it at the first store you find. And that 40 scrap can upgrade like a shield, or the weapons, or even the engines, or maybe not these engines because they start pretty high, or whatever. But you can use it for like an early scrap bundle. 40 is a lot on hard mode sector 1. I kinda wanna try this, even though I'm not a fan of the mini beam. But the dual lasers can probably get through at least early ships. Oops. You know what? Let's try this. We're gonna die very fast, but whatever. Death. Remember, losing is part of the fun. No, I'm serious. Wow. So immediately we see enemy ships everywhere. I kinda wanna fight one just to see how this works. Automated Rebel Scout. They don't have a shield. So there you go immediately. What's your weapon? How mini is this mini beam? It's basically glaive sized. I'm just gonna go right now before the laser can hit me. Ah shit. Laser is still up. We're gonna get hit here. Can you deal with that fire, please? Thank you. Thank you for that. Ah, you know what? Fuck this. much do we need to upgrade this? 30 plus a power bar. Scanners are showing intelligent life for a nearby planet. Investigate. You land a small shell animals field with only a small, brightly colored, six-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Try to communicate, bring some of the creatures on board to sell. Huh. I don't want to look it up. I'm just gonna choose. Try to communicate? None of your attempts to communicate seem to work. They just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures canters forward and forcefully nudges you away from the ship. He seems to want you to follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old Engi ship's crash site. Inside, you are able to find and reactivate an Engi. 2 fuel, 1 rocket, 8 scrap, and an Ariel. Well, okay, I guess that works. Alright, we don't have shields. I'm gonna send you to that because it's gonna help time the that. Fuck it. Upgrade that immediately. Well, I guess we're gonna try to fight some ships because we need the scrap. That's for guaranteed. Rebel automated ship nearby does not engage and seems to be patrolling around the long-range sensor station. I guess we'll attack. It's a lot of shit they have. Weapons. I'm actually gonna wait a little bit. This is not gonna line up for me. Alright. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. We really need to take the mini beam off the auto fire. Nine scrap! Wow. All 9 scrap. And it's all mine. Oh, we also got some of this. There is a store here where we can immediately sell the titanium casing. If we get there, there are a lot of ships in the way. Dread pirate, whatever. Oh shit. Immediate mind control. Immediate. I'm gonna go like this immediately and let's see. I'm gonna hit the mine. Wait, I need to wait. Off the mini beam. Yeah, missed. Okay. So the mind control is off. We can probably hit 4 rooms here to finish this off. It didn't. Alright. Whatever. Fuel scrap. Nice. I can get power, and now everything is powered. Wow. I guess I should visit as many. Why are there so many enemy ships here? Well, not all of them are enemies, but most of them tend to be enemies. Stumbled forward scout of the rebel fleet. They are powering up the FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet. Oh no. Ah. Double laser. I'm trying to decide what I should hit. But I guess these weapons aren't that dangerous. I can hit that. Okay, so we delayed the FTL jump because this is down. Okay. You know what? I guess it didn't matter where I was aiming. Thank you for that. We're not gonna have enough scrap to really make this store worthwhile. But again, I want to check, because if I can sell the titanium casing to buy something good like a better weapon or even shields. No, shields are way too expensive, it's like 120 or something. Or 80? 120 is the first. Wait. Seems you're having some trouble with the rebels. I'd like to help you, but I can't afford the upkeep required on this hunk of junk I'm flying. Maybe you can come to an agreement. Well... no. I'm going to fight you. You have a teleporter, but you have two people. Who are you gonna teleport to me? One of them, I guess. Where are you? Okay, where do I want to shoot? I guess I'll shoot the shield. Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Play sticks and let us leave. 3 fuel, 8 scrap. Nah. So considering they don't have oxygen, the piloting is on fire. I don't have... if I had a shield here properly, I could just starve them, but I need to get rid of the weapons real quick. Faster than that. Okay, I just kill them. This ship is not equipped for that. See, now I get a little more scrap. I think I can jump around. Yeah, these two connect. So let's go to one more. Another one of the rebels' unmanned scout ships. Looks like there's no way around the fight. They do have a shield. Ah, fuck. Okay, I managed to disable both of them before I got hit. I don't know if you noticed, I specifically paused until the enemy drone stopped and I started moving, because I knew that's my opening to shoot. Okay. Let's get rid of the shield as well. Well, I didn't quite get rid of it, but you know. Good timing. That's nice. We're getting a lot of scrap actually. Let's check out this store. You find yourself somewhere, blah 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 blah. Repair or automated reloader, cooldown between weapon shots 10%. Cool laser, chain laser. No, I don't like these. Repair arm. The automated reloader, so it's 10% faster firing. That saves 1 second on each of these. Or I can save this. I feel like I would rather save this. I need the upgrades. Especially when I find a shield. How much is this? 40 plus 20. 60 to get 5% extra evasion. While we're here also, let's just heal everyone up. I didn't realize that our pilot was called Pipaluk. That's cool. Can you fucking put that on? Your name is Fish? You have anything to do with Ariel by any chance? I think we have time to go around a bit. As you jump into the system, a pirate advances in position and refusing all hits. Prepare for a fight. What you got? Ah, fuck. Another one of these. Gonna have to time another one of these. Got hit. And now backwards. Good luck with that. Good luck jumping away. We took 2 damage, but luckily it only hit these 2 rooms which don't have anything in it. Another fighter. We barely had anything else but fights on the stealth cruiser. I can't avoid these. Okay, what do we have? Oh my fucking god. Leave me alone with the combat drones. Holy shit. Target the shields next. And then the beam can keep those down. Next, delay the FTL jump because I just realized they are trying to flee and I can't let that happen. Alright. I'm gonna visit this. There's no ship here and it's also in the nebula, so it slows these guys down. I mean, sure, if we get hacking, we're gonna need some drone parts, so might as well trade that. I think I can jump to one more spot. Let's make that this. Wow. don't think they're gonna be in there yet. I'm gonna risk this. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizers. All who oppose the rebels will be punished. So this is the kind of thing that I'm saying where shouldn't I be the rebels? What do rebels have, like, what kind of power do rebels hold that they can just say, imagine if, like, in the real life, there was just a rebel group in your country that said, hey, don't sympathize with the government or we're gonna fucking kill you. And people actually do it. And the government has like a dinky little police corps to fight back against that. Like how... I don't get that. Wouldn't it make more sense if I was the rebel? Okay, we got an auto surveyor, which is good because it's a pretty weak fight. And has no shield, so we can just do this. Let's do it like this. Of course. That was 85% evasion. Closing as exchange collection uses scrap material. Thank you. Well, I guess I went for shopping for something after all. I can't talk today. Yeah, it's just barely not in here. Let's go and leave. Good, long range beagle. When after the shot, you receive a message from the hell. We'd like to help you on your mission, but don't have much to offer. If you have extra metal, perhaps it could work on your ship? What can you do? They offer to upgrade your reactor in exchange for some scrap. Agree to the exchange. 16. My current reactor is 20 to upgrade. If I had one more upgrade in it, it would be 25, but I guess I'll accept anyway. Next sector, engine controlled, rock controlled. Rocks can be very mean with their rockets. Engie has... Actually, I don't know what Engies have. They have a lot of drones. Rocks can be very nasty to fight. Let's go Engie. Okay, I wanna fight. I wanna fight because I need more scraps to buy shield. It's like, I think... Shields are actually probably not that expensive, but the first... No, I don't wanna say anything stupid. Shields. Where is the... How much does it cost? Shields of this shields and age of these kind of shields and shields to receive bonus security apples and shields up upgrade the create maximum capacity many degrees. If the ship does get no bluff shields are in few event system can survive the end while a player shields them without the ship can. It doesn't say, it just says if the ship doesn't have shields, it is guaranteed to be available in stores that sell systems. Okay, how much is it? We need scrap anyway. After a short time, receive a message. Oh, it's a mission. Where are you going? There? Okay, I'm going space east as well. Engie vessel. Federation. Outlier probability. Implies reviver, implies hope. Assistance suggested. They offer some supplies. Thank you. You can tell if you're being attacked immediately or not because the music changes before you actually see what's happening. I'm just gonna strip this. There's a store here. I want the store. We have a lot of fuel. Let's check the store. We can still sell the Titan casing if there's a shield here. There is a shield, 125. Huh. But I do want this, so let's sell the titanium and buy the shield. We don't have anything left, but we can do this, and now we have 1 layer of shield. Perfect. This is probably worth more than 5% evasion, let's be honest. And then go to the quest, and then we can still muck around over here if we want to. Shortly after you arrived, the ship you were escorting jumps nearby. They thank you for your help and offer you a reward. Backup DNA bank. Your crew is safe in clone storage even if the system is off or broken. We're not gonna use cloning because that's mostly for very aggressive like invasion tactics, and it also helps against the events that can lose crew because you can just get back the crew immediately. But I guess we'll just sell it next time we go somewhere. It's good, it's more scrap. Upon completing your jump, you say, I'm not paying you shit. Alright. Do double laser, single laser. That's nasty. I can probably handle this. They only have local drones, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. I know we can't hit 4 here. There we go. They're all down. I want 4 because that would actually kill the ship. Oh my god. I quickly... It didn't even matter that I cloaked, because that thing hit my shield anyway at 85%. Alright. I'm gonna wait for the cloaking to recharge. I'm pretty sure though the iron damage doesn't go away between jumps, so I would rather wait. Okay, it's got... I guess I don't have to wait. There's another store here. I think I can go like this and then go to the end afterwards because they're pretty far still. Complex arrangement of ship hulls and FTL drive capacitors floating abandoned in space suggests the NG were here not too long ago, but no longer. Alright. Let's see this distress beacon. A ship without life forms with a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. I guess we can. This could be the infection event or whatever. You find a pirate ship damaged and abandoned. You salvage what you can and move on. Oh, that's fine. The next jump is a store, so the scrap is welcome. Let's see. Backup battery, clone bay, hacking. I would love hacking. I would love hacking. FTL jammer, drone recovery arm, reconstructive teleport. Crew gets fully healed by teleportation. Hull beam. This beam is most powerful when targeting large empty sections of hull. Oh. 1 damage 2 times. This really needed a buff. Like either 2 damage per room hit and then double that, or 1 damage per room hit and plus 2 damage on systemless. Because like this, it's basically just a worse that 2 damage laser. Charge laser, Mark II. 5-second charge time. And it can charge up for more. It's really good actually, but it is 3 power. How much power do we have? 2. Kinda wanna buy that. I also wanna buy hacking. We can get it because we can sell the backup DNA bank. Which one seems more important? A good weapon that I might be able to use later to great effect? Or hacking? Earlier on, hacking is probably better because I can shut down the enemy weapon systems if I really need to. I should probably just buy hacking. Weapons can come by anytime. Hacking is not that... But it's not rare, but it's not that common. Okay, let's see. We need more power in the reactor soon. You come across an asteroid mine, Colin. It message you missiles. We don't have 15, but I can give you the 5. 17 scrap. Thank you. I can upgrade with that. Now we have hacking. Next sector. Abandoned sector on Uncharted Nebula. Abandoned sector has Lanius on them. Uncharted Nebula. Well, let's just say the enemy wave is slower there. I kind of want to go that way. And it also gives me options here. Okay. There's a store. I guess I could jump to this ship, then the store, and then move on. If we got scrap. Spot a rebel ship in Nebula ahead and stay off their radar. Try to track them as you move to engage. As soon as they see you, they make a run for it. You squeeze what you can out of the malfunctioning sensors and are able to keep track of them long enough to get in firing range. Okay. 2 shields. We have the cloaking against the missiles, so I think I'm going to hack the shields. Never mind, they have a like Mark III or whatever the fuck that is. Okay. Okay. Can I hit them both? Ah, fucking hell. I could take very heavy damage here. What the fuck? Very annoying, by the way. I know I can, I just did it! Okay. Oh my god. Well, the defense drone is down. We're gonna get hit just here. Of course it's the fucking weapons. What else would it be? Can you fucking send it out, please? Oh, they have it back now. That's great. Okay, let's just fucking leave. Fuck this. I had like a 9 out of 10 missed chance on that. Oh my god. You know what? The fucking doors are up. Leave. I told you to leave. What are you doing? Leave me alone. We just fucking destroyed the doors again. I hate this event. And it's funny because anyone I watched play this game that actually knows what they're doing also hates this event. It's just a shit event that you don't get anything for. Okay. We just lost like 5 power. Whole or whatever the fuck it's got. For nothing. Have you ever listened to the nebula? Okay, let's go. Yeah, this target we overlooked. They're not actually that well equipped. A single laser and they basically have what I have, but a basic laser instead of a dual laser. Let's see if we can do something about this. 1 shield. That means I kind of just want to hack this weapons. Okay, shields. Weapons. Okay, now they can't do anything about me. Especially if I just fucking juke them. I wanted to turn this off. Really? You're gonna come in here now? Your ship is dying. I don't know if you noticed. Also, you're an NG. Why are you fighting me? It does give me combat experience, which is useful. But still, what the fuck? I just want to fight more ships. As annoying as it's been, I need scrap. I need a lot of scrap. I'm low on scrap. I'm very much behind on my equipment at this point. Okay. Oh my god. They're cloaking. I mean, it's kind of good for me. Because the moment they come out, they just shoot at the same time. And it doesn't matter because the fucking rocket hits me anyway. At 90% evasion, by the way. Fuck you. Iron Storm. Yeah, we're not dealing with that. Wow. I guess I'll buy one fuel. They might catch up. This is not good. I don't have anything. This run doesn't give me anything. Wow. We just had like 5 nothings back to 6 nothings back to back. Because I consider if it's like, oh, you can make a trade, but there's no option to actually trade meaningfully. That's just a nothing because it gave me a trade that I can't complete. Please attack the pirate. We need something. Well, this is the worst kind of ship we can run into, but I guess just fucking eat it. Zoltan shield. Oh my god. Do not charge. Okay, that's good. That's good. Keep hitting the system. Don't want to fight, trying to escape. How are you now? I wanted to turn it off. laser. Of course it hits me. Let's accept their offer, because otherwise they're just gonna flee anyway. Let's heal everyone up. How much? 50, 100 to max it out. 75 is good enough. We don't have that kind of power here. Use the stat to excite the space station. Try to hack the station to prevent an alert. Let's try to hack. Never mind. What are you hacking on me? Ah, fuck. I feel like that was lucky because I didn't actually start the hacking to hit them. Fucking start it already. Alright. We got this now. 21 and 12. Very nice. We need more drone parts for the hacking. We're kind of running low. I'm gonna save the rest of it. Ooh, we're cutting it close. Launch bay. Oh, that's it. Slug Home Nebula. Well, I kind of have to go there just in case I can do some the mission for the Slug Cruiser. Probably can't, but you know. Why does this show up now and not when I'm playing on easy? They do. It's a pirate, not a slug ship. They don't have mind control. That's the one thing I'm worried about. Your visit may let you live. Okay. You have those. I think I'm just gonna hack the shields. We need better weapons. 5. Why do you have 5? I guess it's backup. Looks like they're not shooting. This is a chain laser as far as I can tell. Cool music, by the way. I can't hit 4. I'm gonna do this. They still have the one laser, which is annoying. You hearing this music? Why is that not in there? Oh my fucking god. How do they have a 5-shot laser? This is Sector 2.
Wow. Amazing.
I just accept the surrender. I don't think that laser could have finished it before the shield comes back up. Holy fuck. They should not have this laser in fucking Sector 2 or 3. I don't fucking know. Oh, it's 4. Has it been that fucking long? I thought it was Sector 2. What are we doing? Oh. Well, anyway. I think that was fire, by the way. They were still on fire and had 1 health, so they just fucking died anyway. Can I not get the scrap now? Like, they literally just died. It wasn't my fault, but there is still scrap there. Can I not get that? Okay. We're gonna die here. I'm gonna get the extra stuff. I can get a second shield like this. Because we're going to a distress signal. Also, Raven, you missed it. This is the Slugholm Nebula. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. Hail them. The vessel is relieved to hear from you. They are running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. I will absolutely take 8 fuel for 4 missiles. Whisper around the beacon are shocked when a rock of the size small moon suddenly looms ahead of you. Scans reveal the solid looking rock is just a husk almost entirely mined out of useful minerals. Theoretically, you can get a new ship unlock here, but I don't think we're in a situation where I can actually get that. I'm gonna try if it shows up, but I can't explore the entire nebula. Look at my ship. Not on field, permanent slug control. Okay. Slug vessel unit 30 has ominously made a big score and is looking to test its new armaments. They picked the wrong ship to attack. They can kind of get through. I'm gonna avoid that because this cannot get through on its own, so I don't care about its charge. Okay. They disabled that. I keep hearing the attack sound and I'm like, am I being invaded? But no, that's the enemy trying to get into the hacked system. You know, it closes the doors. I was hoping it would hit more than that. Okay. You are better. We accept what is in our stores in exchange for our lives. You could tell me what it is, but I will because I don't really want to. Maybe it's something nice. Take this newly developed weapon we are transporting. They're not going to be happy we gave it up, that is for sure. Anti-bio beam. I don't want the weapon, we want information. Well, I honestly don't want the weapon. If I could get information on the ship, that would be nice. Anti-bio beam, it's not a good weapon. You would think it's like the other lasers or like beams where it's like it hits a bunch of rooms and then whoever is in the rooms it damages, but not the hull. That's not how it works. You know how it works? It has to actively hit the tile the enemy is on. So for example, there is a slug right here. If I put the laser here, beam, it would not hurt the slug. Because it has to hit this tile, like if I put the beam here. Which makes it a lot worse than it already is. So the scrap from this would be nice, but let's see if we can get something else. You asked where they were delivering the weapon. By telling you, we will probably die just as like as not. They give you the coordinates of the prototype cruiser's mobile construction platform. It's right here, right next to us. The prototype slug cruiser, apparently. Well, I don't have any scrap to spend, so let's just give it a try. You arrive to discover an impressive cruiser being worked on by a few smaller ships and guarded by an assault ship. The mobile construction platform is slowly slipping into the clouds. You have not yet been noticed. Charge them before they escape is likely a fight. Try to tear them without being noticed is a percentage chance. I'm assuming it's like 1/3 to succeed. If I had... Well, no, I have the long-range scanner. Apparently this just doesn't have a blue... I'm gonna charge them. Either I die or I get the ship. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, fuck. As you approach, the assault ship swoops in on intercept trajectory. Prepare for a fight. That's a big one. That's a chain laser, a double damage beam, and an ion cannon. Well, they do have 2 shields. I will have to hack the shields. And then I have to rely on the dual laser to do something about this. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna cloak because without these two lowering my shield, this beam cannot hurt me. And now I can hit. How the fuck it hit the... Oh my god. There was no shield to hit and it still hit the shield. What the fuck? Well, I don't have much else to do. I mean, if they desync, I'm fine. But... Okay. I'm actually gonna avoid that ion shot. Okay, we're doing well. That guy is about to die in the fire. Shoot the weapons. Okay, they cannot hurt me now. And it's dead! Yes! That was scary. With the assault ship taken care of, you turn your attention to the construction platform. Here you find that it has long since disappeared in the clouds. You scrap what you can. Yeah, it's kind of expected when they charged me. What's with all the stores? I got a lot of scrap, so it is worth going to the stores, but I'm kind of curious. Now that I saw that event, I'm gonna check what I should have chosen there, or what I can do to make it better. Construction platform. Impressive cruiser being worked on, blah blah blah. Charge them before they escape. You say never about display. Okay, so if you try to tail them, you get 2 options and 3, 2 more. The thing. Blue thing. Okay, so if you go back, if you charge them or fly slowly towards the last known position with the try to tail them, it goes into the fight, but you don't get to chase them off, so that's not doesn't work. If you try to tail them and you choose the second option, wait and hope the escort leaves, nothing happens, you don't get anything. If you have slug crew, which do we? We don't, so we wouldn't have been able to pick this. Or if your sensors are 2 or better, which ours is, try to maintain a lock on their ship from a distance. Either way, you get a different fight. And then you get the unlock. The slug cruiser. And also a slug repair gel, which I don't know what that is. Well, I guess we'll know next time what to go for. That sucks. Why does this show up on easy mode? Not the... Why doesn't this show up on easy mode? That's what I'm saying. Where do I go here? I guess I'll go here. We have plenty of fuel. You have to find a small slug repair the greetings aircraft for a fix up. We could easily patch up some of the damage. Ask if they would like payment. A fellow bidder, we offered to fix 10 damage for 50 scrap. Are you fucking insane? No. No, I'm not doing that. That's 5 scrap per hull repair. Drone control clone bay. We don't really need any of these. Hull laser. Well, I can't really afford any of this. I'm gonna buy 2 drones and a little repair. That hurt. You have encountered refugee ship drifting. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel, not sure anyone was on board. Hail them. As you hail the refugee pirate ship jumps in, it was using the refugee ship as bait! Wow! You don't say. I'm gonna avoid, because they all shot at the same time. Okay. Hack. What the fuck is that? There is no shield to hit! Fuck you! I'm trying to hit 4 at the same time if I can help it. actually wanna keep the shield. That didn't help. Keep the weapons just for one, that's good enough. That doesn't do anything there, I'm sorry to say. Okay, they have no shield now. We can focus on the weapons. And they're dead. Partially breaks on your salvage, but you can. 28 scrap. Ship thanks you for us as a gesture of goodwill. Blah blah blah. That's a lot of fucking scrap. Thank you very much. I mean, I can only jump to the exit at this point. There's a black cell 5 miss. Yeah, I will do that. Thank you. We have enough time to check this store. I want to check the store, please. Life force scan, shield charge booster, FTL recharge, fire beam. This is a very decent weapon for people who want to just kill the enemy crew, but it doesn't do damage. Just ignites fires. Shield charge booster, 15% extra speed. Kinda wanna buy that. Firebomb. Heavy laser 2. 2 shots, 2 damage. 3 required power. Nah. We are absolutely not winning this. We already know that. But I'm just going to see how far I can go. New sector, blah blah blah. There's a store there. How funny. Improve cloaking. Station with the... Okay, so it's fucking nothing. Intruders. Where are they? Oh, they're in the med bay. Go to the med bay. Before they destroy it. Fuck. Guess I'm just gonna flush them out. Destroy the fucking doors. Okay, they didn't. They just barely didn't, so we're good. It's good that the oxygen is right here, because it's the opposite end of anything else they would want to destroy. So they generally won't go for it. Unless that's all they go for, in which case I can just do something else. Alright, well that was a waste of time. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. The New York pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational and move into attack. Hacking system counter the remote hacking. Your hacking system automatically counters the digital assault and you move in to fight the ship. Ah, fuck. I'm not fighting this. Like, I literally cannot fight this. My hacking system is down and I cannot get through 3 shields. Of course it's weapons, not that it matters. Oh my god. Leave me alone, I have repairs to do. Shut up. Okay, what do you want? I don't have anything to do here, so it's just mostly just checking. Defense scramble. Drone on recruiter. I don't even want any of this, so it's like whatever. You just repair a bit. Three shields, holy shit. Look at these weapons. I'm not fighting this guy. I mean, I likely cannot fight anything at this point. Because everything here just has 3 shields. And I could not get a weapon upgrade this entire time. That's 2 shields. It's 3 weapons. That's an iron, that's a single laser. I don't know what that is. Some kind of laser too. And the hacking, obviously. I'm gonna cloak immediately because I don't know where that hacking drone was going and I don't want to get hit by that. I was going there, okay. How do they keep... I might just be dead here. Well... let me try something. You see how these 2 lasers just shot? And this iron just shot after them. Now, if this iron hits, there's a good chance that my shield is gonna be down by the time one of these lasers shoots, and then they can get through. So let's try this technique. Very rarely useful, but this is the perfect situation where this could be useful. So what I'm gonna do is turn my shield off, let the iron through, and then bring the shield back. Now it didn't work because apparently this is like a triple shot. If it was a single shot like I thought, it would be nice, and now we just die. Okay, let me just wait to die. But I read about this technique. It's iron dodging or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't remember. You know what? I'm not gonna wait for this. Fuck you. Let's pick a ship that's actually good. I don't want to waste time with easy mode on stream. Unless... Okay. If I can find that... No, I don't want to play easy mode on stream. I can do that off stream. It's really that. What should I do? Because if I can get that event on easy mode, I can unlock new ships. But it's just so rare. No, I mean, if I find it... Well, I found it on hard mode, and I even beat it. I just picked the wrong option, I guess. Kinda just wanna go with the Zoltan Cruiser again. I could try this one. Even if I don't use Leto, Halberd Pain on its own can still get through one shield. Let's try it out. I love when we just start with a store, like I have any scrap to do something with. Explore the asteroid field, it worked out. Just to confirm, yes, we are on hard mode. What is that? With the Zoltan Cruiser, I have 29 power in systems at the same time. That means a fully upgraded reactor being used by all of it. And 9 Zoltan. We're not doing that. To John, you see a message. Greeting, welcome to a big for a small fee. Let you continue your way. No, I don't think so. How big is this? It's pretty big. Can probably hit 4. I was considering if I should turn on the Leto rocket. We're gonna get hit here. Because they just have a triple laser. First fight, by the way. First fight, triple laser. I don't know what the game wants me to do. Does it automatically save the start? Yeah, it does. Nothing. These early nothings just randomly showing up means that I'm missing out. It's a really bad start right here. When it's a weapon with from its heart, it's a pirate ambush. Wow. Another fucking Zoltan. With rockets. Can I somehow hit 4 rooms? That would take down the Zoltan shield pretty fast. Alright. Apparently not. Let's do it like this? Let's do it like this, actually. No. I want a room before hitting the actual system, so the Zoltan shield goes down. Of fucking course. Well, now we're dead. Okay, fuck you. Let's try that again with not a fuck all shitty start, okay? Wow, okay, I know I'm not fucking with that. Nothing. I don't want that trade. Wow. Mind control, huh? Mind control can't get through the Zoltan shield, at least. You know what? I was waiting for an asteroid, but then suddenly there was no asteroid for like 10 seconds. There we go. Gameplay. We've been going by some sort of giant alien spider. But at this point, we're still at, like, this is like the 4th beacon I jumped to. Might as well try. If we lose a crew, we can just restart. Of course. Oh my god. Well, I'm taking down the shield because we have the Zoltan shield, and otherwise I cannot get enough of anything. I guess let's do this, get rid of the danger. That didn't get rid of anything. They have hacking. The only reason they didn't send it yet is because the Zoltan shield is up. They have a second weapon. Can this... No, it cannot reach. Just wanted to check. Aid the civilian ship. We need the scrap. We also need the shield. Okay. No, you know what? Other way around. If you can take down the shield, this will just rip through the whole thing. They will have a hard time getting through. Zoltan's shield is overpowered as hell. Wow. Alright. I don't think we can starve them out with oxygen. They're just gonna repair it. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm a shipwright and I'd like to help you like you helped me. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment on your ship. A Hermes missile! This is the big one. 3 damage. Basically the big brother of the Leto and Hermes. Now, I'm not gonna be using this, it requires 3 power, but we have it. We can potentially sell it if we decide we're not gonna be using it. We have some rockets, so that's not the problem. No, this way. Laser beam. Nice. We're safe now. I really need to upgrade the shield to a 2nd layer so I can grind the skills up. I would also love a 4th member. 6? Yeah, I'll take the 6 fuel. Ah, fuck. Can't get through. Oh, that was it? I didn't do the math, which is surprising. Friends, I think my crew can patch up some of your hull's damage and stanks. I don't even know if we had that. Damage, that is. Advanced rapid automated ship remains stationed at attack. We're gonna have to play safe here. Just take out the weapons. That's annoying, but we're good. This guy cannot get through on its own. But I can't just idle here because repairs. The station is a storage site for military-grade weapons. You find one that can be easily attached to the ship. Heavy Laser Mark II. Huh. 3 power. Shots per charge, normal damage. I do kind of want to use that, but it's not necessary right now. It would be ideal if I could use both that and the beam. But at that point, a dual laser would be cheaper. One more. Do I have anything to sell? I guess I do. I have a bunch of weapons. But I guess I'm gonna go around just to be safe. Scouting out for rebel spell made they're seeking to use this. No, I guess identify is hostile. Okay. Normal stuff. I guess this is the same as the previous one, except these ones have a missile launcher. I would have loved if that just shot a little later. But okay. This must be a Leto. Yeah, it's the same as this. Sorry. Go back, please. Alright. 2 shield layers. That's good. They're pretty far away. Let's stay in the nebula. Ah. 2 heavily damaged ships floating nearby the remains of a battle. You begin to harvest some unusable debris when you hear the sound of someone beaming aboard, followed by the shouts of a boarding party. They must have a super shield bite. Of course they do. We have 2 layers of doors, so they can't really get rid of it very easily. Can you close that door, please? It's funny how the baseline medbay heals exactly as much as no oxygen is removing. Also, fucking ion storm. Plasma storm, sorry. Ion is different. Demand the surrender of their goods. They don't want to fight? They don't want to fight. That's not good. Does this deal damage to the Zoltan shield? This does not deal damage to anything. This is a fire drone. Let's do it like this. Let's see. It does. Somehow it does. It can catch 1 shield, 1 missile, and then we can just do that, and they're fucked. Halberd Beam is very good early game, but it's not gonna be good for very long. We need to upgrade. hack in there. It's called a Rebel Disruptor and it doesn't even have hacking. Hermes missile. That's the second one. Oh, you can definitely sell one of them. Ah, shit. Why she was lying in wait inside the asteroid, blah 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 blah. I'm actually gonna wait for the Zoltan shield to go down, because then I can just halberd beam. Somewhere like here? One more? Actually, two more. We can survive that, especially if they miss. There we go. Are you seriously? Well, at least they died to one, but holy shit. Even the asteroids are aiming for my fucking weapons. Like, what the hell? Leave my weapons alone. Okay, what do you... A glaive beam. Flak 1. But glaive beam. It's 4 power. We don't need these. We could... Well, that's 25 charge time as opposed to the halberd beam 17. Buy it for now. Optimal would be heavy laser glaive beam. Those could get through most anything. We're gonna sell a bunch of drone parts because we can start working on the weapon control. Not quite yet. But if we just get one more, we can just replace the halberd beam with the glaive beam. Another ships ahead up at this beacon. It appears to be a rebel checkpoint. Everyone is being inspected for possible ties to the Federation. No one has noticed you yet. Bribe the rebels to release the civilian ship. I kinda wanna do that, because maybe the civilians have something nice. Because the attack and escape, that's just gonna be... We kill a rebel ship and then move on. We don't deal with the civilians. And fly behind the moon is... Seems like that's just a chance to get by without having a fight. The middle option is the one that could have some side effect. I'm gonna go for it. I wanna see what happens. These rebels are easily swayed by the prospect of additional scrap. They release the civilian ships and everyone is free to go. One of the civilian ships quietly teleports over a crate of Federation military supplies. 1 fuel, 1 drone. I got 7 of the 10 back. So I basically got 1 fuel and 1 drone for 3 scraps. That's not bad. And I avoided a fight. Alright. We need 25 scraps and then we can upgrade for the next beam weapon. Ah, fuck.
Wow.
Fucking really? Okay, one of those are just gonna hit my weapons again. No, it's the pilot. Which is equally not good. Repair that because we're low on oxygen. Okay. 46, we're 9 off. Mantis Interceptor. Stun. Laser. I don't think they can get through to me. Because that's only one layer and I have 2 shields. Can I idle here for a little while? I wanna see if I actually can. Yeah, they cannot get through. Now the problem is, I have 15% chance to avoid damage, and the only time my engineer levels up, and I'm pretty sure the pilot as well, is if I don't get hit. And also nobody's on shield, so I don't get anything for that. And I'm not shooting because all of these are deadly. So I'm not getting anything for that. Can I just... No, it has to be... So we can't actually use this to level up. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Thank you for that. We can use the glaive beam now. We have to switch it around because the first weapon is the one that the Zoltan powers. Let's see how much better this is. Oh my god. Never mind, we can't use it. They don't have shields. Can I heavy laser them? They have a flak cannon. Now they have a shield. So I'm gonna switch over to the beam that can get through the shield. Because we don't have to worry about the weapon anymore. Never mind. I could have used the glaive beam by powering down my shield. Because, well, they don't have weapons to shoot with. And I still have 4 Zoltan shield. Let's see if this works. It is delayed. It says that it's delayed. Probably because there's no pilot. They just went back. Because they were off repairing somewhere, probably their weapons. Which, I can't help but notice they don't have weapons even though it's repaired. So every power is in the shield now. Well, good luck with that. Take the pirate ship. We're gonna use the glaive beam. We can actually just destroy them in one go here. Let's do it like this. Ah, shit. They do have a missile. Lucky the missile hit while I still had the Zoltan shield. So maybe we can glaive beam before... No, never mind. I think that was a breach. You detect faint life signatures from an intact piece of the hull. They were transporting prisoners, and the sole survivor offers to join your crew as a first step on their path to get revenge. Yevon C, a slug. Welcome aboard. You can be on shields. You had to go through that, didn't you? Okay, that was very lucky to get an extra crew from a destroyed ship. Alright. Image is quite far away from beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby. Under the station to look for you. They have one shield, a single laser, and a single beam. They cannot hurt me. This is a good time to actually level everyone up now. Obviously we have the same problem as before, but now we have a shield expert who can very much level up from the shield. So I will wait for that. I don't think the Zoltan shields counts for that though. Are you getting level ups? I don't know how they get level ups, by the way. I don't know how that works. What was that? Oh, we are leveling up. He's leveling up too. It's a little minor. I'm looking at the wiki real quick. Just really slow from all the ads. I'm doing it on my phone because the computer, if I tab out, it pauses. I don't want it to pause. Skills? Crew skills. I don't care about Tamu, shut up. I'm just gonna read all the skills to see. Piloting skill. fucking serious? You're gonna seriously start the video. Piloting skills. This can be trained by finding an enemy that cannot break through your shields and letting them fire at you. We're doing that right now. Engine skill. Exactly the same as piloting. Gain 1 point of experience for each projectile evaded. It is trained the same way with exact limitations. I like piloting. Engine skill also affects the charge time of your FTL drive. Okay. Weapon skill is we have to shoot. Shield skill. This can be trained against an enemy that cannot deal damage through your shield, as with piloting and engine skill. Asteroids will not provide training unless you are still in combat. Okay. So you just have to get hit in the shield. Repair skill, we know that. Combat skill, we know that. That's really it then. Okay. You know what? This is running. I'll be right back. You know if anyone ever played Bubble Bobble, you know when you spend too much time on a level, this Reaper guy shows up and can kill you if it touches you to urge you to finish the levels and fast enough and not idle. Imagine if this game had that. What would that look like? I don't think I'm going to stay here until the shields level up, because this is gonna take forever. But that's pretty close. The engines. And honestly, if the engines level up and the pilot, our evasion actually goes up, which means that these two will start leveling up a lot faster. I guess this is a good experiment. It's too bad the beam doesn't train, because that's an auto hit. I don't think it hits the it trains the shield either. Only the laser does. I mean, he's getting the training. I wonder what they're thinking. Like, there's this ship, it jumped in, they opened fire, and it's just standing there. Menacingly. They're actually training a bit faster than I thought. Oh. In the meantime, so I want to ask, is it okay for me to play this off stream on easy, probably, to try to unlock some new shit if I don't have a run already in the works? Bit Raven, thank you for the bits. Money says yes. So what if I have a run that I couldn't finish on stream. Like a hard mode, it's on like sector 6 or something. I couldn't finish it. Can I finish it on my own time? And then if I get to the flagship, I don't play further. Or should I just wait for it? Wait with that. Because you can't have multiple runs on. I don't like that about these games, but you just can't. Oh, hello. That leveled up, that's 2% extra. What's the good idea? Oh, that leveled up was bad. 19%, holy shit. Raking in the evasion. But would that count? Because then I didn't do it on stream. I didn't get to the flagship on stream. I guess, like, I still have like 40 minutes. This run isn't gonna last 40 minutes. Probably. If I die and it seems like I can't do anything meaningful in the next run, I'm just gonna start an easy run and then continue that off stream. I was kinda hoping for the shield to level up real quick because it's pretty close. No, I'm not gonna wait for this. This is gonna take too long. Let's just finish them off, okay? Okay. Parashipper has shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. Attack. If they're smugglers, they might have good stuff. They have... That's a... That's this laser. It shoots twice. They can't... It's not even this laser. It's a heavy laser 1. They can't get through. What are we doing here? I guess that's why they were sneaky, because... Oh shit. Hacking. 3 fuel, 9 scrap. No, I need scrap. More scrap. Ah, that was actually better. Oh well. Try to engage. 1 shield. I see a laser. Prepare to chase. You get disoriented in nebula and lose your bearings completely. It takes some time to get back to the beacon. It's likely the fleet has had time to advance. Well, it's fucking great. Let's go this way. Okay. Nothing to do with this, though. That's, I mean, this also cannot get through. That's a single ion and a single beam. They cannot get through, but I'm not gonna fuck around. Let's just finish this. Any second. Just give me a second. It's readying. The ship. No, never mind. I love how their laser shot me and it's like pew! And I'm like, what was that? This is a laser. Alright, let's just get out of here. It's not even a laser, it's a beam. Uncharted Nebula abandoned sector. Let's go to Nebula. Your ship emerges quite far from the attack the ship. Oh ship. I can probably well I cannot one-shot it. It's gonna survive with 1 health. No, 2 health. But they need time to get through my shield as well. I can't tell the difference between a Mark 1 flak gun and a Mark 2. That's a Mark 1 though, because it was a small little baby flak shot. Uh-oh. Okay. Swarm missiles, 27, yes. I will take that. What's a swarm missile? I don't need the swarm missile, but it's gonna be a lot, very valuable when I actually get around to it. Sensors are up. We have no local telemetry. You gotta take yours. You could have just asked me. Now you're gonna die. Wait. Can't reach. Okay. These have 2 shields, which is a little annoying. Alright. I'm worried about that bomb. It missed. That's an ion bomb. We got a level up from Yevon. Good job with the bomb. That bomb has not done anything so far. Nor the laser, but that's more understandable. They missed again? I have 19 evasion! What are you doing? What are you doing? If I upgraded the weapon system twice, I could use a halberd beam and a heavy laser. I don't know if that's better than just the glaive beam. Might be better? I don't know. If I upgrade 3 times, then I can use the glaive beam and then something else next to it. Probably heavy laser. That's a very expensive. I'm looking for a store right now. Chase them. You follow the vapor trails and surf onto their 6 o'clock. Weapons hot. They're not oh. Chain laser, double laser. That's nasty. They also have a teleporter, but it doesn't seem like they're moving. Oh, they're firing up the laser. Alright. Okay, we got rid of most of the firepower. They cannot get through for the time being. They are coming in. Right there. Right there. You know what? I want to accept their offer? Nah. $18, that's much better. Because I saw that the laser, the beam is gonna hit 3 more rooms. So I was like, I can get more than this. Anyway, how are our skills? The dodging is almost maxed out. Shield is looking good. Weapons are trash because we're using a slow weapon. I'm still looking for a shop. Black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula by pushing his wares. 45 for an unknown weapon. No. You can't get through, so I can only assume you're gonna try to invade me. That's a precaution. Let's see. I can prevent you from invading me by doing this. Yeah, they can't get through my shield. So if I take out the teleporter, then they can't do anything about me. Oh, they're coming. Came over. You know what? No. Can you take care of that guy? It is the med bay. You can take that. This guy is stuck here because their teleporter is fucked. There's nobody else to repair it. They're repairing the shield instead. Alright. Hells, you looks like they want to surrender. 5 fuel. I do want that fuel. I'll take that. It's a lot of fuel. Ah, shit. Okay, what can I do? They only have 1 shield. I could halberd beam that. I can also glaive beam. That's a lot. That's a lot. They might be able to get through. Well, you know what? I'll risk it. Oh, 4. Oh my god. I didn't expect that. 4. Of course. Okay. I guess I overreacted a little bit. We do want oxygen. 25. We have a lot of scrap. We could actually upgrade twice. We could even get the power for that. But is it worth it? Three would be ideal, but that's just not realistic right now. If I upgrade twice, I can use the halberd beam and the heavy laser at the same time. Do I want that? Is that something that helps me? I mean, depending on shit, unless there is 1 shield Hitting with just one of the two laser shots makes the hotbird beam as good as the glaive beam, because if the glaive beam is active I can't use the heavy laser. And if it hits more, then fine. If it hits less, that's when I'm fucked. But it recharges so fast, it can shoot twice, which is 4 shots by the time the glaive beam will recharge. Glaive is 25, this is 13, so at 26, fine, whatever. You know what? Let's go for it. There was a store here, but at this point I made my choice. Let's go the other way. Okay. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from beacons. Activate your advanced weapons threateningly. What's an advanced weapon? They hear you. There's no need for aggression. Perhaps this would convince you to look the other way. 3 fuel, 19 scrap. Yeah, sure. That's good. It's free. And 19 scrap is pretty good for free. Nothing. That is a trade I will absolutely do. Thank you very much. 8 fuel for 1 drone part? We don't have problems with fuel anymore. We will attack. Yes, please. We're gonna heavy laser the shields and then halberd beam all that shit. I don't think they can get through, but I don't trust if that's a single laser or double laser. It's a single laser. Okay, so they can't get through. But I can. It's 4 damage from the heavy laser if there is no shield. 21 scrap. And 14 more. Nice. I actually kind of want to upgrade the weapon control one more time so I can use heavy laser and glaive beam. That would be the best of all worlds. We might be able to make it back to the store still. Yeah, we definitely can. Let's check it. We have 55 scrap and a swarm missiles to sell if we want something. Drone control, backup battery, hacking, reconstruct the automated reloader, weapon pre-igniter. Weapon pre-igniter would be nice, but I would have to sell the glaive beam for that. And that's kind of the point, that I don't want to sell that. I could sell 32, 64... 69. I would be 1 off if I sold the halberd beam and the swarm missiles. I would have 119 scrap. Let me recount. 32 plus 32 is 64. 69, 119. Yeah, that's definitely. And I need 120 to get the pre-igniter. The idea of it, the pre-igniter, would be that the glaive beam, the big fuck you beam, could just immediately shoot. But I don't want to sell everything else for that. We can also just get the hacking, I guess. I can sell the swarm for that. Yeah, none of these are worth 1 more, except the glaive beam, but... I mean, there's also the option of selling the glaive beam and then pre-igniting these two, but that's never a guaranteed hit. Especially against enemies with like 3 shield or something. Let's just get hacking. It's a useful system. Ah, shit. What do you guys have? Rocket, big laser. One shield. I'm not gonna. We're in like a plasma storm. I'm not gonna deal with that. Zoltan homeworld. We already have the Zoltan ship. We are the Zoltan ship. You're far from Federation space. Blah blah blah. Inside this nebula, you detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge monolith visible at this distance, even to the naked eye. A Zoltan Elder hails you from the planet. Through luck or intent, you have discovered the Great Eye. Look into its depths and receive your just deserts. Is this gonna kill me? You approach the planet carefully, trying to keep your ship from breaking up in orbit. The monolith, whatever it is, must sense as much because the next thing you know, you have enough scrap to patch up your damage and more besides. Okay, let me just look into this. The Great Eye. Inside the nebula, detect a Great Eye. Environment is nebula. Leave, nothing happens. Pull the ship in closer. There are 4 options, each with an equal 25% chance. You can get high scrap, which is what I got. You can fight the Zoltan ship. You can get the healing burst weapon. Or you can lose crew. And the website specifies that this crew cannot be cloned because I guess they don't want systems to be useful. That's nice though, because now I can get some power to actually power my hacking system. We have encountered the refugee ship drifting. It looks like we were to hail them. Hail the refugee ship. Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into and then says, fuck you. And then we fight. I can hit 4. I don't think I can hit 5. Yeah, it doesn't reach. We can't hack because of the Zoltan shield. We are pretty well equipped. Just gonna get rid of that. We're about to get blasted. Of course. This is gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna drain so the pike beam doesn't hit me directly. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Yes! We destroyed a bunch of their stuff. Now keep blasting. They can't repair the weapons because the door is closed. I closed it. Fuck you. Lot of scrap. Contact the refugee ship. Thank you. It's a lot of stuff. 100, 150. I do think it was a good choice to switch to these two. Never mind. 2 pirate ships. Let's secure the ammunition. I never did that before. Ah, fuck. They have 1 shield. So I'm gonna hack the weapon system. And... glaive beam. Hopefully I can charge it up before they fire in a meaningful way. Let's see. I think we can hit 4 or 5. Grenade, hypnosis. 2. Can I hit? No, just 4. Let's do that then. And now we switch over. Wait, no. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. This should kill them. That's 5 damage. You're not gonna shoot that. No. Bad missile. Bad. There we go. Now we just have to... we just have this one joker to deal with. I would rather have the shields up immediately when we leave than the weapons, because I can pause and immediately start the weapons up when we leave, but the shields take time to get up, and I don't want to risk that. Heavily damaged Federation ship hiding nebula at this beacon. Before you have time to make contact, they fade into attempt to follow. Search is hopeless. Okay, well I tried. Fight. So let's power up. That's a lot of weapons you have there. We can survive one barrage, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we maxed out the engineer. Yes, please. Surrender. Haha. I beat you. I'm a fucking mad babe. Piece of shit. Can I? Oh, it's 90. Do I have access? Well, I could if I disable the hacking. Then I could have an extra power in weapons and then use the glaive beam instead of the halberd beam. But I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna wait for a little more scrap. Ah, shit. We can't hack, but once we can... It's a lot of weapons you have there. I'm gonna take the shields. Or weapons, rather. Fuck. It was one too late. Okay, basically hit nothing. Let's see. Shield. I can hit 4 like this. Okay. Took 1 damage. Okay, we can use the glaive beam now, except we're in the fucking danger zone, so we can't upgrade the ship, even though we're in no danger whatsoever. Okay. Look at that. Heavy laser glaive beam. If we can switch out the heavy laser with like that burst laser that shoots like 5 times, we're basically set for aggression. Unarmed Zoltan transport vessel slowly making its way towards the beacon here. This is Zoltan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Well, I heard their message out once and nothing happened. Can anything happen? Peace Envoy. Quest marker for Zoltan. Wait. Oh, it's peace. They give me a quest. I remember now. You go there and then there is a rebel. I guess let's do the mission. Oh, is that far away? Shit. I don't know if I can make it there. I'm gonna check the store. I'm not gonna need the halberd beam at this point. I can't have a high enough weapon system to actually make use of it. Cloaking would be nice. 150 is insane though. I can use it to patch the hull a little bit, I guess. There is no way I'm making this. But I'm curious. You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We found you, you're not getting away this time. Attempt to hail them. They open communications. I can't imagine there is anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Options. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. 2. Surrender. Your ultimate destruction is inevitable. We've left scores of rebels destroyed in our wake. 3. Your rebellion is causing millions of deaths. Your beliefs are dividing the galaxy. Unity is the only option. The only good answer here is the first one. Our ideals are too different to be easily reconciled. You think this could end any way but war? 2 options. 1. The galaxy is huge. You can find a place for your ideals elsewhere without causing this destruction. I mean, even if you don't look this up, this is obviously the wrong choice. You can just basically just tell them, you can just go somewhere else. But they're not gonna do that. Or 2. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Suddenly all indications of the rebel ship fade away and the Zoltan fleet appears around your ship. The captain of the ship you met previously materializes on your bridge. Because they can just go through my Zoltan shield. I guess they're a Zoltan. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid in the fight. I will personally assist. 2 fuel, 1 drone, 38 scrap, and the guy named Envoy, apparently. And we got a Zoltan Cruiser quest. Complete the unlock quest for the Zoltan Cruiser. Apparently we didn't have that before. This is how you would normally unlock the Zoltan Cruiser. I guess I just unlocked it some other way, I don't know. But yeah, and also, just as a bonus, we're in the Zoltan Cruiser right now, so you didn't notice, but if we had any other ship, and we did this mission, which is not difficult, because there is no fight involved, you just talk to the guy and then talk to this guy. Whatever ship you're playing as would get the Zoltan shield. Which, imagine like a stealth cruiser with that, or even like an NG ship, or even just the Red Tail. Any one, Zoltan shield is one of the best augments in the game, and normally only the Zoltan cruiser starts with it, but you can get it with any ship if you find this mission. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna upgrade our engines because they suck. Alright. We're not gonna make it to the exit. So we're gonna have to fight a rebel super ship. Or at least survive against it. Okay. I'm gonna hack the weapons. Not quite yet. Okay, let's hack it. I need to wait for the glaive beam to be up. If just one of the heavy lasers hit, we're good. If 2 of them hit, we're even better. One of them hit, okay. Alright. I mean, we're not far from... Shit. That missile. I hate that missile. Uh-oh. Of course. Really? And with that, of course. Well, that was the risk I took by going for the other thing, the mission. I just wanted to show off the mission, because apparently I did it wrong last time. I feel like I just attacked the rebel ship last time I found this. Because I wasn't aware of this. Have I won with this? I don't have a victory with it. I feel like I already had this. Because I don't have a victory with any of these. Do I? No? I don't. I got to Sector 8 a few times. Maybe it's... Do you have to defeat the flagship to get this, or just get to it? Oh, I guess I didn't have it on hard, that's what it says, because it says unlocked on hard now. I probably had it on a lower difficulty before. Alright. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I unlocked this on easy. Actually, all of these say where I unlocked it. Any of them on hard or anything? No, I was on easy peasy. Well, this is on hard, but... You know... This is really easy. Wait, I beat it with Delanius. How the fuck did I do that? I don't like Delanius. Oh well. Well, unintentionally, I got murdered just as it came to the end of the stream, so... I guess I'm probably just gonna try... If I have time, I might try to play some easy in my own time to try and unlock these ships. I almost had the slug cruiser, I just fucked it up because it was a hard mode. And you know what? If I ever find something that looks like a ship unlock mission, I will look at this online thing because they are so rare, I don't want to mess it up. I just want to unlock the fucking ships. For now though, that's gonna be it. We're gonna be back on Wednesday. I know I'm not making... it doesn't seem like I'm making progress, but I still wanna keep playing, because aside from me getting mad at bad RNG, I still like this game. But we'll see if I'll have anything new until then. But until then, thank you for watching. Whoever, thank you all. Until next time, see y'all. I don't know what that is.